in order not to scare off Sakon, who is indeed going to be approaching at 6 PM. So, let's get back to Kafei and wait for him. Okay, let's turn back into a human with our bunny ears. Okay, like I said, he's going to appear from there. Make sure he's not able to see you, because otherwise you need to restart this entire event. That is no joy this late in the event. But here we have Sakon's hideout, equipped with walls that can withstand any explosion, protected by impenetrable internal security. And I do love how this sign is just saying that this is his hideout. Not very secret. But anyway, he's the only thing that can open this door. Don't go try placing a powder keg there. Even that won't work. We have to wait for him to open the door. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final night in existence. We have 12 hours to find this guy's mask back, so he can marry his loved one. Let's make sure this goes by a little bit faster. Because otherwise this is going to be a very long hour. Because he will start appearing at 6 PM. But it isn't until 7 PM that he actually opens the door. Okay, he should be approaching by now. Yeah, there he is. Make sure you're hidden behind the rocks properly. And your bunny ears don't matter. He's not able to see those. He does not have any clue. Okay, there we go. Success. He didn't spot us, so he opens the door. Not just for himself, but for us too. Okay, there goes Kafei. So let's go follow them. Because obviously Kafei will not be able to do this quest alone. He will need our help. Welcome to Sakon's hideout. Ah! Look! There's a mask there! It is the sun's mask. His wedding mask. Uh-oh. That wasn't a very smart move. Now I've done it. Step on that switch. What? Are you telling us what to do? It is some setup where the door stays open only while the switch is pressed. Okay. We don't have much choice, don't we? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first instance in a Zelda game where we can play as someone else's Link. We are controlling Kafei now. Interesting. He even comes equipped with a couple of moves. We can roll just like with Link. And he even bothered giving him a punching move. Not that we're going to use it, but still. Interesting. Okay, let's continue. There should be some device in this room that also opens the door. Oh, the mask! Uh-oh. Conveyor belt situation. He's trying to pull it out of our reach and make his escape. We've got to hurry. Okay, let's push this block onto the switch. And then we will find out the door opens, but on the other side. Oh, that's no good. This isn't the switch. Go check that room. There should be some sort of mechanism. Please, there's no time. I don't like him. But do we have any choice? Should we help him? He's just like Tail, rushing ahead in the face of danger, never thinking of the consequences. That's it, we have to help. Let's go. Okay, we need to do the northern corridor. Here we find some enemies, defeat them, and the door on Kafei's side will open. Okay, here we find a couple of new types of switches. The gold ones actually slow down the conveyor belt. And the bronze ones will actually speed it up, so make sure you don't hit those. Step on the gold ones, and then the blue one. And Link's door will open. Okay, 2 Deku Babas. As if that is challenging by this point in the game. Okay, this is a little bit more of a complicated puzzle. Okay, let's do it the other way, because I still need to reach the door. Step on this bronze switch for a moment, so you can actually push a block on the gold one, and then on the blue one. That's the best way to solve this one. Oh, Wolfos. Well, at least it's more challenging than a Deku Baba. Okay, push aside this block, so Kafei can reach the end. And this way Link can also reach the end. There we go. You got the sun's mask back. A Testament of Love, Step 2. You helped Kafei, and he got his wedding mask back. There's still time. I must get back to town. Yeah, Anju is still waiting. We gave her the Pendant of Memories, so she should still be there. Even at this point in time, at the edge of time, love will conquer all. Hopefully he's back in time before the moon falls. He has 6 hours to do so. And I can already give away it's going to take a while before he actually returns to town. So in the meantime, I can do something else. While Kafei is busy trying to reach Clocktown in time, these final 6 hours I can actually spend doing something different. Because I need a certain item in the 7th cycle to do a certain event. And I actually have a couple of hours to do that. It's also something we can actually get in the canyon. Yeah, that is smart planning by my end. So, before returning to Clocktown and see the reunion between Kafei and Anju, hopefully, hoping that he's in time. I'm going to get myself another item quickly. And that is something we can find over here. As you can see, there's another side path leading north out of this entrance area of Ikana Canyon. Stupid blue bubble. Well, luckily I don't need my sword, so... But anyway, here we find another pretty eerie place, in all honesty. But this is Ikana Graveyard. And here we find a lot of these stall children. This place is cursed. Oh, and speaking of cursed, I'm also cursed. Don't mind the blue glow. That's what happens if you get hit by a blue bubble. It just means you can't draw your sword, you can't use your sword anymore, but it does run out on its own at some point. But okay, this is what I was going for. Here we actually find the master of all the stall children. It's pretty obvious he's the master because he's very big compared to the rest. But he's also sleeping, he does not seem to be doing a whole lot. Ye who awaken me, battle me. Then I shall extinguish the furious flame. Furious flame? Oh, you mean that up there? Yeah, that's indeed what I'm after. So, apparently I need to awaken you. It's been a while, but we do have a song that can actually awaken even the deepest sleeper, as you may remember, from the swamp area. Time for the Sonata of Awakening again. Let's see if I remember how it goes. A-X-A-X-L-Y-L. Yeah. I indeed remembered. Now this will wake this guy. Young swordsman, you summoned me? Ah, but before we may exchange words, I must first test your skill. Stop me in my tracks. Pass through the barrier of flame. Show me what you've got. Okay. Was it really necessary destroying that bridge? That's what you get for being so big. But anyway, we need to defeat him. He's going to start walking. So we need to catch up with him in time before he makes his escape. Which is pretty easy to do with the bunny hood. And then a true fight begins. Yeah, be careful for his jump attacks, by the way. But other than that, he's not too difficult. Ow. Come on. I was saying you're not that difficult. Wait. Stand down. I admit defeat. Yeah, you couldn't quite handle the gilded sword, couldn't you? I commanded the Ikana army atop the hill. In the name of the Ikana kingdom, I am called Skull Kita. Since being shamed by loss in a battle within my kingdom, I have waited here for one to come and awaken my soul. Young swordsman who has awakened and deftly defeated me. I shall rely on your power to fulfill my request. I ask you to take my soul, which rests in the fiercely burning flame, and convey my words to my men, who, even in death, remain loyal to me. Tell them the war has ended. Then I shall be able to drift quietly into sleep. Captain, sir. May I take leave, sir? The moon is very big on the background. It shows how late in time we are. But still. You may leave. Yes, sir! And there he goes. The spirit of an army commander from the Ikana kingdom. And apparently his spirit is lying in that chest over there. Let's go get it, because yeah, I need it in the 7th cycle. Let's go see what we have. You got the captain's hat. The ghosts of 100 soldiers swear allegiance to this symbol of authority. This is a special mask. Comparable to the Garrow's mask, this is actually also a mask of the death, you might say. And with this we can actually command the death. All of these stall children that we see, most of all in this graveyard area, but there's also a couple other locations where you can find them. But while wearing the captain's hat, we can actually command these guys. They are no longer enemies and actually listen to us right now. As you can see, this guy does not attack us. And we can even talk to them. Huh? Oh, Captain, excuse me, sir. See, we are friends with the skeletons of this land now. All of the dead soldiers are still loyal to their leader. And that is something we're going to make use of during cycle number 7. And especially take note on these 3 guys that actually circle this grave. We don't quite have time to do that, otherwise I would also be doing this right now, in all honesty. But we only have 4 hours remaining. I don't really dare do anything else. The moon is about to fall, and there's still one more important aspect that we need to take care of. While we were busy chasing a giant skeleton man, Kafei has been busy trying to reach Clocktown in time to find his loved one. Let's go back there ourselves as well. It's the only thing we can still do. Okay, I know there's going to be a chest in the final room, so let's quickly deposit my rupees. I should have done this earlier. So I would have been able to actually carry that huge rupee that the final business scrub gave me. And let's go wait until Kafei actually arrives in Clocktown again. Hopefully he's in time. Because in all honesty, there's not a whole lot of time left. 3.5 hours remain until Clocktown is as flat as a dime. Okay, let's go give Madame Aroma her letter. Oh yeah. Even in this final night, we need to be a member. You're only allowed in here for free the moment the postman actually lets you in here. Otherwise, you still need the mask. But we know from the postman quest that Madame Aroma is right here. And we can also give her the letter directly. With the postman, you will actually receive the postman's hat as a mask. This will yield a different reward. Okay, your private eye has returned. Oh dear, you're the one searching for Kafei. How is it? Have you found him? Yes, I indeed have, madam. Here you go. He told me to give you this. Oh dear, priority mail? It's from Kafei, correct? Correct? Wonderful, you really are an expert. Yes, I'm sorry. My thanks. Yes, it's your job after all. And we receive another empty bottle, this one containing Chateau Romani. Drink it to replenish your magic power and make it everlasting. Swirl it around with your tongue to enjoy its flavor to the fullest. Its effect will last until you travel back in time. A special type of milk, apparently. Everlasting magic. Thank you, Madam Aroma. You delivered a son's sentiment to his mother. I'm sorry, at this point in time I can only give you something like this. Actually, I wanted to give this to you sooner, really. Yeah, there's only 3 more hours remaining, so I won't be able to make much use of it, since it lasts until you travel back in time. But it is enough time to actually show off what it is. Chateau Romani is the most powerful potion in this game. Because it does not only heal you fully. As you can see, the magic bar is now blue. And that is its most powerful effect. Let's go show it off with a powerful magic attack, like fire arrows for instance. The moment you drink Chateau Romani, magic power is no longer an issue. It will never run out. Yeah, that's going to be a very powerful spell that I'm going to use in the upcoming cycles. Because magic power is going to be more important than ever later on. In this cycle I will not be able to use it a whole lot. Since we're almost at the end of the cycle. There's so many earthquakes already, the moon really is about to fall. But okay, Kafei should be here by now. He's had 4 hours time to actually reach Clock Town, so... Okay, Anju, you're still here. Yeah, you are. But still no Kafei? Really? Okay, he's really cutting it closer then. After all this effort, you're not going to tell me that he still won't be able to convey his love? That would be a big waste. Oh, here he is. Suddenly heard the door. He still is in time. I have met you before. What a familiar scent. Long, long ago. Yes, we were still young. We made a promise, didn't we? The masks of the sun and the moon. We were to exchange them on the day of the Carnival of Time. Anju, I'm sorry I was late. Welcome home. Ah. Hehe, they're lovers, but they look like mother and child. Yeah, that's only because he's cursed. Let us exchange the promised masks. We have exchanged our oaths and have become a couple. You are our witnesses. Please accept this mask. And at the end of a long quest we receive the couple's mask. It is filled with their love. Please take refuge. We are fine here. We shall greet the morning together. Now you do know there's not going to be a morning. Kafei Quest complete. The two gave you a happy mask. And there's also a chest here. Thank you for your money. But okay, after a long quest, this is the end result. They are fine with killing themselves here in Clocktown. The moon will fall onto their heads in an hour, but they don't care. Love conquers everything, even at the edge of time. And with that, we finally have an end to the 6th cycle. It's been the longest one yet, because all the things I wanted to cover in this. But it all happened successfully. Let's put in these final 100 rupees in the bank. And preparations for the Great Bay Temple are complete. Besides all of the events we did, we also made sure the preparation work in the ocean is done. We have learned the new wave bossa nova in order to make sure Lulu can get her voice back. So before this giant thing falls on top of our heads in half an hour time, it is finally time to return. This close to the end we have never been before. But even now, of course, we're still going back in time. We still don't want this thing to land on top of our heads. It is time for the Great Bay Temple, but for that, I want a clean slate again, of course. Let's wait until the final minute. And let's grab our ocarina. Thank you all for watching Cycle 6, the longest one yet. Cycle 7 is going to be the Ocean's Dungeon, the Great Bay Temple, and a couple of other events attached to that. See you folks then. Because this cycle has been long enough. We've reunited lovers. We have made preparations in the ocean for the next dungeon. See you folks next time, and Treecks out.